So guys, this lady here is being dragged on the internet because of the way she looks. She went on her social media and posted this. She said, "The hair is hairing and the skin is skinning, so I am so happy. This is a Bantu note out on freshly washed hair. So even though my hair is in dire need of a retire, it still looks cute. Hair is still feeling and looking cute." Oh my goodness. The people don't think she looks cute the way she's proclaiming, and they got a problem with that. Social media is crazy. We're going to be talking about it. She refuses to delete her photo and she's proud of it. And she made a video responding to these crazy negative comments. We're going to be talking about it and I'll be giving you that video to listen for yourself. But before we get into that, I want to welcome you guys to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and supporting your girl. I hope you are all doing great and fabulous. You do a great job watching my channel and liking and commenting. Go ahead and share this video. Let's proclaim goodness and positivity. If you're new, you're welcome to this channel, and please go ahead and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave your comments and thoughts down below. Without further ado, let me give you her clap back to these negative reactions and I'll come back with my opinion.
Hi, your girl here. I'm just hopping on here to just have a chat around where my brain is. Like yesterday I had responded to what I would term a audacious comment that I'd received on one of my videos, and so later on in the evening I took down that video I had done as a response. And so this video now is to kind of give you a picture about where my brain is and what that was all about. So sit down, relax, and let's have a chat. So a little bit of background, right? For the last 2 months or so, I have, like, my following has grown a lot. It's doubled. It's more than doubled. And by the way, welcome on board. I love you. Let's have a great time together, right? But that has also made me exposed to a side of Instagram that I've never been exposed to. So my videos have also been exposed to audiences that I normally wouldn't be exposed to. And so one of the repercussions of that is that I have people commenting on my videos that are just plain mean. No other word to describe it but plain mean. And so the first time I got comments that I felt were mean, I was taken aback. Really taken aback, because it's never happened to me, and it was so new. And so I was kind of like, wait, what? What's going on? And then I quickly moved from being like shocked about it and then being kind of like, but that's just so mean. Like, why would you do that to another human being? Like, that's just mean, right? So I moved from shock to that. And I think that response is also part of shock. And then I moved from that to anger. Somewhere along the lines, I decided, hey, it's my page. It's my post. So in as much as you can't control what people say on a normal basis, at the very least, I can control where they say it. So if you're going to say it on my page or on my post, I'm going to delete it. So I started deleting whichever comments that I felt was mean. And then I quickly became tired of that because, fam, I do work. And I do have a life outside of Instagram, so I really did not have the time or the energy to start responding to all those posts or deleting them or things like that. So that didn't live long. And so in my moments of being angry, I did respond to one of those comments, and I posted it. And, you know, my lovely people came to my defense about that, which was wonderful and great. And thank you so much. It really restored my faith in the goodness of people who are majority, or a majority follow me. So great. But I took it down, and the reason why I took it down was partly because after a conversation I had with my sister, and so I was telling her about it, and she was just asking me a very simple question. She was just like, you know what? And she was reminding me, she's like, you can't control what people say. And that's true. That's true across board. You can never control what people say, right? But what it triggers in you, and your response to what people are saying, is just a mirror to help you to see what is in you. And so she was just asking me, like, okay, yes, you're pissed off about this, but what exactly is pissing you off? Like, what exactly is this unearthing in you? Can you have a sit down with yourself and find out? So that's what I did. I sat down with myself and I was trying to figure it out, like what's going on around this. Like, don't get me wrong, like if people like say something mean to you, it's natural to be upset, but it's also good to also know what exactly about what they've said have upset you, because there's some things that people say that are mean, right? And it's mean, but then it will like brush over your head because it's like totally inconsequential. But then there are other things that just like hit home. And so those are the things you have to like sit down and say, wait, why is this hitting home? And so that's what I did. And when it comes to appearance and stuff, like I grew up having a lot of comments around my appearance, my nose, other features of my face, other features of my body. And so I was very insecure about my appearance for a very long time. And then thank the Lord, I started liking myself. not just loving myself, like I actually started liking myself, and I started liking exactly how I'm made. So that was a great, and that was a long journey, but a great journey as well. And then you get these comments, right, concerning my face and my features and other things. And so I had to sit down and say, okay, God, what is going on here? What is this? What's happening here? And then just seeing, even in like getting upset and making a video about it. And having a conversation with my sister, I feel like God just clocked me and said, Ish, I think you need to sit down, because this is bigger than what you are making it, or this is more serious than what it could be. Yes, people are mean. Yes, you can ignore them and stuff like that. But it identified, for me, it helped me identify a bigger problem or a bigger concern. And I think it's a concern that we should all have. And what do I mean by this? I think that it's very easy, and I've been guilty of this. I think it's very easy to, especially in this world of social media, to look at people's videos and posts and stuff like that and respond with derogatory marks, or even if you don't, some of us don't even post it, but we'll think it and do that and not respond, or we just laugh on our own. But I was reminded of the scripture about how we were woven together in our mother's womb, right? And the fact that God saw us even before we were created. Like he's the one who knit us together. And so that tells me that every intricate detail of even my features was something that God put thought and time into, right, to create. And not just mine, but every single living person on this earth. He did that. And so I sat down, and it dawned on me that by laughing at a person, by laughing at what has been created, aren't you in essence laughing at the creator? Yes, my features are, a mixture of my mother and my father and other, distant generations back. And so I carry their features because they are my blood. But again, God was the one who orchestrated the fact that I'll get my father's nose and his eyebrows, and his mouth. Actually, a lot of my features are from my dad, and all that jazz. He's the one who orchestrated all that. And so if anyone were to have an issue with that, it comforted me, in the sense that it's not a issue around, like, you don't have an issue with me. You have an issue with God who created me. And so that also that's a comforting thought in terms of me being, commented on. But it's a scary thought for the people who are commenting, because, and this video, I'm not even expecting this to really change anyone's behavior, because people will be what they want to be. Again, this is just a mental dump for you to kind of figure out where my brain is in this. And so it's scary to think that as a human being, I've got the audacity, it is audacity. I've got the audacity to laugh at God. Like, this is God. This is Lord of Lords, King of Kings, creator of the universe, Alpha and Omega, omniscient, omnipotent, all powerful, all knowing. This God who is God alone, who no one can compare to and nothing can compare. This God who is, uncreated. He was there before time began, and everything like that. This God, me, who is human being and nothing in his eyes, I'm laughing at him. That is scary.
Guys, I really want to know who started this beauty standard crap, because it's crazy. People analyze themselves because of being bullied. Thank God Naomi is a very confident woman. She's very intelligent. She went and studied law in Austria, and she has her life going, and people just don't like it just because she's existing and she's free to post on social media. Is social media made for only those who meet the beauty standards? And guess what? No one meets the beauty standards, because even the celebrities we think have got it all had plastic surgeries. People bully this woman because of her nose, because of the way she looks. It's like she doesn't deserve to be amongst us. Social media is crazy, honestly. But I thank God for this lady, because she has people around her that support her. She knows who she is in the Lord. I mean, it's crazy. Social media is ridiculous. I don't know if this is how it was years ago, where these standards were like this, because it's crazy. People should stop. People should let other people live a happy life. She's a happy woman. She's not versed with any of the negative comments, but at some point these negative comments get to people. Please be nice. If you're having a bad day, don't make other people's days bad like you are. If you're a negative, stinky person with a stinky attitude, it's crazy. I don't see how people can just go on someone's page and leave negative comments on their page without thinking how it's gonna affect that person, how that person, the emotional maturity on social media is very low. Honest. And I'm happy she's coming back, and she is standing on her word, saying that she's not gonna be deleting her photo. She is proud of herself. She can't be anyone else unless you want her to go under the knife. And guess what? Even those people who go under the knife are not happy with what they get. They still continue to get these surgeries, plastic surgeries and stuff. Look at Nicki Minaj. Before surgery, to me, Nicki Minaj was a very beautiful lady. She had a beautiful face, a beautiful body, and still she continues to go under the knife for BBLs. When the BBLs get old, she goes and gets more. Why? Just to fit into society's beauty standards. Wow. I'm really ashamed of social media because I just can't imagine writing such crazy negative comments on someone's page just because of the way she looks. And she's an African woman, not to say that all African women or African people have such noses, but she's special in that way. Leave this woman alone. Leave her alone. Leave her to be. Why are you faced by her existence? If you don't like her, she looks bad in your eyes, pass. Just go on other people's pages that you are happy to see. She also has her people. Everyone is not meant for everyone. We know our tribes when we meet them. If you're not happy with someone, go find your own people. Leave this woman alone and just leave her page, and the people who love her will come find her. The things she has accomplished, I don't think some of you guys have accomplished what she has. And she's a proud African queen. That's what I gotta say about this video before we get into other people's reactions. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all doing great. I pray God keeps you and preserves you. For me, I really appreciate your support.
Is it not weird to you guys how uncomfortable people get when the people that they do not find beautiful, or the people that they feel don't meet their definition of beauty, their beauty standards, when those people actually love themselves? Is it not weird how people get angry at someone for loving themselves when they don't like how that person looks? This woman has literally gone viral simply because she, according to her, like, she was just feeling nice. She took a selfie, she posted it, and she's gone viral because grown adults, grown people, grown human beings are bullying her for the way she looks. And mind you, she was just posting on her social media like we all do. She took a selfie, she posted it, she was feeling happy, she was feeling nice, and people were angry that she's happy existing the way she does. Because tell me, do you guys want this woman to measure herself by your guys' standards and therefore hate herself? I don't understand. I don't understand the concept. It's like she did nothing to anyone. She did absolutely nothing to anyone. But here she is viral simply because she loves herself, and apparently the world doesn't think she should.
The internet is nonstop. They're dragging a Black woman for her wide nose. And the comments are exactly what you would expect. But let me tell you what science says about noses like hers. Wide noses aren't flaws. They're evolutionary perfection. Science proves that nose shape climate adaptation. In the broader file, a book by Anthony T. Browder, he explains that wider noses are more efficient at processing warm and humid air, literally designed for thriving in tropical environments where our ancestors dominated. But here's what's heartbreaking. We've been taught to see our ancestral features through a lens that was never meant for us. Every time we celebrate narrow noses as ideal, we're celebrating cold climate adaptations while diminishing features perfectly designed for where our ancestors thrive. God didn't make no mistake. They literally have us paying surgeons to make our noses less functional. Your wide nose isn't something to fix, it's something to flex. It connects you to the ancestors who survived and passed down features that were literally shaped by excellence. The beauty standard was never about beauty, it was about proximity to whiteness. But your features, they're about proximity to perfection. You are okay having a wide nose. I wish the Jackson family would understand that. I understood that even Pilula Bell had a nose job, and many others. I'm Madam President with a Z, and I'm 100% politically incorrect. And I don't let white folks or anything close to whiteness be my standard of beauty.
Now let's talk about this Gambian lawyer. Her name is Naomi Pilula, if I got it right. She posted a selfie some time ago, and the internet came for her. They trolled her, they mocked her, they threw negative comments her way. But guess what? She didn't take down the photo, and this is what she had to say.
I'm so proud of people like Naomi who decided to show up as her authentic self regardless. Oh my God, what a powerful moment. What a powerful person. The world will tear you down if you don't take a stand for yourself. The world will discard you if you don't show up as your authentic self, regardless. Because what is she going to do? This is her. This is who she is. What you trolling her and you laughing, what do you want her to do? This month of September is Suicide Prevention Month. A few months ago, there was equally another young lady who posted her picture. I think this trend about when the two worlds collide, where you show your mom and your dad and yourself, they came for her. They body shamed her, they mocked her. Days later, she unalived herself. So, and same people came under the comments, oh my God, oh no, the world is so cruel, oh no, this is so unfair, oh no. Like whatever you think about someone, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. When you're in that moment and you are not thinking and you are not self-aware, the comments you throw to people, they do get to them. These are human beings. What do you want them to do? You are laughing about their face, you are laughing about their body, you are laughing about their shape, their size. What do you want them to do? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Let's do better. Our behaviors drive people to the breaking point, and we wonder why people don't want to live anymore. Let's be careful the kind of comments we leave under people's posts. Let's be careful how we project our insecurities onto people. You saw her and you thought, she's ugly, and you don't understand why she would post herself regardless, just because you think she's ugly. Anytime you see a post and you think it's funny or you disapprove or you roll your eyes, just remember that it is you. It is your projection. It's got everything to do with you. It is how you see it. It is not what actually is. Yeah. So if you see someone post a selfie and you think they're ugly, you are ugly. If you see someone post something and you think they are fat and they are weird, you are weird. You are the negative person. And you need to do better. Be self-aware. Thank you, Naomi Pilalu. What you did is so powerful, and I hope more women will draw inspiration from you. There is a beauty standard that is expected of women. I'm so proud that you dared to stand firm in your authenticity. Like, damn. Because what are they going to do? Who's going to check you? Who? Don't give them permission to break you down just because you don't look like what they think should be the standard. Girls, show up and show out, period.
That lady that is supposed to be so ugly that she's inspiring people. It's wild to me because the only thing about her is she has like a big nose. And it's just the fact that we're conditioned to believe that big noses are ugly. We're conditioned. Okay. They was over there flicking the noses off the Sphinx and stuff. Total conditioning to think a wide nose is ugly. The only thing about this woman's face that I can think of that people would say, oh, you're ugly, is because of the conditioning that we have about noses. Just has a wide nose. She's not ugly. We're conditioned to think it is. The woman's not ugly. So get better with me as I talk about just colorism, featureism, things of that nature. So there's this woman, black woman, beautiful black woman, successful black woman who is currently being ostracized for having her God-given black features. And when we think about just all the success she's acquired to this point, why are we focused on her outer appearance? Why are we tearing this woman down for her outer appearance? And for centuries, people have literally been picking and choosing what they want to praise and uplift about being black, right? Oh, you want a tan, you're gonna go to your tanning salons, right? You want fuller lips, right? So you're gonna get lip injections, but you don't want the broad nose, right? You don't want to be too dark. You don't want your hips to be too wide. It's just, I want this hourglass shape. I want my butt to be high and perky like a black woman. I want my hips to be a certain way, but when certain standards don't align with the European standard of beauty, Black women especially are being bullied. When we think about all the success she's acquired as a lawyer, you have to go to high school, you have to graduate college, you have to take the LSAT, you have to get all the way through law school. Let's give her a hand clap for that. And you also have to pass the bar. Why are we focused on her outward appearance? And this strikes a chord with me because, growing up, I would be teased about my nose, my lips, my skin. And at the end of the day, it took for me to one day be like, I'm beautiful. And I don't care who says I'm beautiful, I believe that I'm beautiful, right? So this really struck a nerve with me. It's just really, I'm really getting tired. Like, focus on something else. Let's focus on what the real issues are, right? Who we have in office, right? The fact that we might be going into another world. Like, let's really focus on things that really need the attention.
This is Naomi Pilula, and she is a lawyer working in Zambia's financial sector. However, when she posted this picture on social media, she received a barrage of negative comments regarding her appearance. This one picture that she uploaded of herself, this selfie, completely went viral and took over the internet, and many people were leaving negative comments and suggested that she should get rhinoplasty and told her about her appearance and were being extremely negative. Naomi said one of the controversial features on her face is her nose, but she said it's her father's nose. Why would she want to remove a feature that identifies her with her father? She refuses to remove the selfie, and good on her. Why should she? She said she's not an aesthetically beautiful looking person in her opinion. However, she loves herself, and to be honest, the internet is full of trolls. You will always get negative feedback, negative comments from people that are keyboard warriors. But good on you, Naomi, for keeping your selfie picture up. You deserve all the happiness, and don't give up or don't give in to any trolls or any people that are being negative about your looks, about anything to do with you. They don't even know you. Don't give them a second to affect how you're feeling. Good on you for leaving up your selfie, and post more selfies.